On the boulevard along upmarket Iponina Beach, police trailed one of the many protests across Brazil. These girls from Iponina were chanting, "We don't want the World Cup. The people have decided." That's how bad things have got in football-loving Brazil. Earlier we met up with Pamela as she prepared banners for a different march in Rio. She's currently looking for work. There's no social security to help her get by, and with a job she could only expect to earn around £300 a month. But she and her friend Anani worry that much of their income would be spent on transport, which is why the rise in the price of bus tickets is what sparked the protests 2 weeks ago.
20 cents may not seem like much, but in the working man's wallet it makes a huge difference. And you've got to think you might take 2 buses to go and another 2 to come home, and this all adds up by the end of the month.
What about the threat that this poses to the World Cup?
Education and health here in Brazil is more important than the Cup of the Confederations.
More important than the World Cup?
Yeah, I think so.
FIFA has denied speculation that the protests will lose Brazil the World Cup. And last night the country's president addressed the nation on prime-time television.
Aproveitarmos bem o impulso dessa nova energia política.
If we take full advantage of this boost of new political energy, we could do better and faster a lot of things that Brazil has not yet accomplished due to political and economic limitations. But if we let violence throw us off track, we won't just be missing a great historic opportunity, but we'll also run the risk of losing a lot.
But that's unlikely to dampen the mood for change among Pamela and her friends.
Official organised demonstrations tonight, but there's several thousand people here, and this is just one of several demonstrations in Rio. There are said to be demonstrations in 6 cities and 50 towns across Brazil tonight.
We're protesting against the corruption because all the corruption brings less money for our hospital, less money for our education, and we need this money.
If we don't lose the World Cup, we're gonna get another Brazil, a new era, and a new era to the country.
Come out onto the streets and join us, they chanted. More and more Brazilians seem to be answering that call. Jason Farrell, Sky News, Rio.